we were talking before we started the recording about the weather, that it is very hot there. I think it's one of the hottest places in the world, but well, Wirgula too, sometimes, especially in July and in August, it ranks our city, Wirgula, where I live, it ranks in the top 10. So how's the weather there? Is it really, really hot?
Very true. Kuwait is one of the hottest spots in the world. It reaches 70 degrees in the Sahara and the sun, and it reaches up to
You mean
55.
Celsius?
Yes, in
70.
the
Wow.
50 shades. And what makes it worse is not just the heat, is the humidity. For example, now almost I spent about 2 days. I did not go out, spending the time at home, only for necessary things that I go and drive somewhere to a mall or go to shopping or whatever. But really, really, really difficult to walk.
Mm.
Um, Go to the beach. I mean, yeah, the weather is really, really hot, plus humid. Level of humidity is very, very high.
Yeah, yeah, it's the humidity. Like here in Wergla, what's good is that it's not humid.
Yes, dry.
It's very, very dry. So you don't sweat a lot. No, no problem there. And is it hot all year long, or is it hot especially during the summer?
Well, we have almost a 9 month summer, and we have
Nine
about,
months.
yeah,
Wow.
three spring. So our winter, for example, that starts by the end, like mid-December up to February, which is which is somehow a spring in Algeria. It is not
Yeah,
real.
spring.
real winter. And then after March, the heat hits, and yeah, the summer starts. So yeah.
Yeah. So it's very close to Iraq, and I know also that Iraq is very, very hot, especially Baghdad. Do you have frequent sandstorms there? Because I
Yeah,
see that like Baghdad is hit all the time, especially in March, April, which is the same time when we are hit also here in Wergla with sandstorms. But is it are they frequent there in
yeah,
Kuwait City?
very, very, and quite often, because
Mm,
it hits from Baghdad. It reaches us in 10 minutes.
mm.
Uh, so immediately, and it is the same sandstorm that goes all the way from Baghdad, from Iraq to Dubai. So
Mm,
when it us, so Dubai, they wait for it after 2 hours.
mm.
So line, it's the same line that goes from Iraq to Dubai. And yes, as you said, it's March, April, May, and it goes a bit worse somehow in June, and as well by the end of September.
Okay. Well, have you accommodated to all of this, or it has taken a bit of time and now you are fine?
Oh well, it took some time to adapt myself in the region, but now, yeah, we have to. I mean, human beings adapt to any place, any circumstances they live in. Probably it takes time, and it's different from one person to another person.
Sure.
But it took me a couple of months, so let's say a year, to be able to understand the region and to be able to cope with all the circumstances.
Sure. And when you were here in Algeria, did you visit the Algerian South? You did, right? I think we met
Yes,
here in Wergla. We did we?
yes,
I'm not
yeah.
sure. I don't
Um,
remember.
Regular a couple of times, about 4 or 5 times, when I had training of inspectors with the Ministry of National Education, with
Hmm.
the council in Wergla, and it was really amazing. I went to the golden dunes and all this.
Yeah,
The Algerian Sahara is completely different from the
it's
Sahara here.
different. Is it?
Yeah,
Is it different? Yeah. Okay.
different land, different landscape. You don't see the dunes here. It's a flat land here.
Hmm. Hmm.
Different heat. Yeah, but each place has its own
Sure.
beauty.
And I think that we'll talk about this probably a bit later on. You've had some experience teaching in Saudi Arabia. Was that transition something that helped you a little bit adapt to the Kuwaiti weather and the experience in Saudi Arabia? Did that help a little bit?
Yeah, somehow let's say like a 40%.
Yeah.
The Saudi Arabia experience, it was for 1 year, and
Uh-huh.
that was introduction or like welcoming me in the understand, yes, to understand the region, the mentality, the people, and it was my first international experience. So yeah, it helped me somehow. But after Saudi Arabia moving to Kuwait, it was very hard for me in the beginning to cope. But yeah, we have to see the bright side from each
Experience.
yes, an experience, and we have to turn every difficulty into an
Sure.
opportunity.